What I remember about Mike Chapey was Mike was awesome. He was probably the old school quintessential crease attackman, which no longer exists in college lacrosse. I think the irony of Mike Chapey donating the amount of money, first I'm going to thank you, Mike and Maura, for being so generous, but you never had an assist at Providence College when you played here, and now you're assisting the school. So without kidding aside, Mike, I'm proud to have coached you for 4 years here and watched you and Skip and all the others come through this program and make it what it is now, really a perennial power, top 20 team in the country.
I went to a Simsbury game, it was a final, and I saw Karl, and I said out about 5 letters and only got one back, and that was from Karl. And then actually he was the better of all the players that were on there, and I was sort of surprised. But I got the letter back from him, and he said he'd like to come to business school. And he came down, he met some of the lads on the team. And apparently he was impressed with him, and maybe they said some good things about me that they wouldn't say to me. And he was impressed, and he said, when I phoned him, he said, "Coach, I'd like to come to PC." He made the team better by his presence. He was a fairly dedicated player, but I can't say that for a lot of the others. He really helped the team considerably, but he was anytime we had close free kicks at the goal or penalty kicks, he took them. He had a ferocious shot, both left and right.
Well, in the brief time that I've been here for a year and a half, the thing that I appreciate the most about Karl is he's just passionately invested. He truly cares about the experiences of the student athletes across the board, whether he's stopping in the office, picking up the phone and calling, shooting an email or a text. He's always trying to reach out where he can be some form of an assistance, where he can maximize the experience of the student athletes, just as he once did during his time on campus.
Mike Chapey has become a real mentor of mine. He's someone that I lean on for advice. We talk pretty regularly, and what I really appreciate about Mike is, win or lose, he reaches out, he supports, he talks about the process, and he really gets it. I'm really grateful to have him, as I mentioned, as a mentor for building something, because he understands that it is a process, and win or lose, I know he has our back.
First met Karl when he was part of the search committee. When we went through the hiring process. I got to spend some time with him then, and immediately had a good relationship. Since then, I think he's just been a great supporter of the program, a fantastic ally for myself, and really just become a friend. I think Karl, when I see him, for everything he does for the program, I just see him as one of our guys and a former player. He's always around, and just always available when we need him.
Providence College is such a special place, and there's so many special people who have come here. And when you look at the Chapeys and the Andersons, Mike and Maura, Karl and Kerry met each other here, and to see the impact that PC's had on their life, and to see this project be part of their whole PC experience and what PC means to them, both as a family, as a couple, and the impact that they're leaving on the student athletes who are here today and for years to come is really special, because both being friends with them and both professional working on this project, just to see it become a dream, become a reality. I'm so proud for them to see their smiles today as people get to celebrate and enjoy this beautiful facility is great for Providence College.
I can just say on behalf of the whole team that we love how Mr. Anderson and Mr. Chapey are a true presence on the field. They show up at practices, whether in the off season or in season, and they show up during games, and it's just great to have their support.
Well, when I got to meet Karl the first time in freshman year, I was obviously pretty stunned. I was like, oh, this is the big donor of the program and stuff. And he is a very special person to us, I think, to all of our guys, and he definitely contributes a lot, and he's always there. Like whenever we look over from the sideline, he's just standing there, just like cheering us on, yelling at the ref. It's just great to have him around, and especially in Italy, it was great. It felt like we were part of his family, especially with his family being there too. And yeah, he's just a great guy.
Going into my senior year, playing at Anderson Stadium is really exciting. It gives us a new venue to really showcase our team's talent and show the future of what this program can be.
It's a big part of the recruiting process. They showed us he actually showed us the blueprints for the new field, the locker room, the renovations to Schneider Arena, and just coming in my freshman year and being able to see that become a reality was a big part of it, and finally the field becoming a reality. And it just makes me feel so grateful to be here at Providence College and want to go to work every day.
It was incredible. I think the first time we played was a Saturday morning and it was good weather out, and I think practice was at 8 a.m. and me and my roommate, we got up 6:30, 6:45, and we were just so excited. We wanted to be the first ones in the locker room, the first one down there, because we were just so excited to finally get to play on the stadium. We've been talking about it for years. Before I even got here, coaches were talking about this in the future, that this would be coming, and it was just so great. When we stepped on the field, just absolute goosebumps. It was something I'll never forget, that feeling. It's unbelievable.
I definitely think besides our talent itself, just playing on the stadium, it gives us that higher level, just the environment we're playing in. I mean, we definitely refer to it as big time, so it's definitely an elite level we're playing at now, and it'll show other teams that they're coming in to play a much higher level match.
To the Chapey and Anderson families, really, I cannot thank you enough.
I'd like to thank the Chapey and the Anderson families for their continued support that they provide all student athletes that attend Providence College.
Thank you so much to the Anderson and Chapey families for making this possible.
Also, I want to thank the Chapey and Anderson family for their generous support to make this stadium possible.
I want to thank the Chapey family and the Anderson family for their support. It means a lot, and thank you very much.
I want to thank the Chapey and Anderson family for all their support and also for making this possible.
I want to thank the Chapey and Anderson family for making their generous contributions and making this a reality for us at Friartown. Thank you.
I want to say a huge thank you to the Anderson and Chapey families for making this a possibility. It's a dream come true, and it's a game changer for our program and for the athletic department. Go Friars.